Well, Anthony, sun's shining here at Chelmsford, and just start the new season just 2 or 3 weeks away. How's the winter gone with the boys and the training?
Really good. The dreaded fitness tests have been taking place the last day or two, but I have to say everyone's come back really fit. I think it's our highest score across the board ever at Essex, so it shows the work the lads have really put in, which will stand them in really good stead for the season. Everyone's in good spirits. We've had quite a lot of guys away this winter, so everyone's looking forward to getting back together. We've got the pre-season tour coming up and looking forward to what should be an exciting season.
Yeah, because it's different now, isn't it? It's 12 months a year for most of the players anyway. Anyway, they might not be in England, but they'll be anywhere in the globe, won't they?
Yeah, I mean, you know, this day and age, T20, the franchise stuff, you know, guys going to Australia, South Africa. It is an all year round you know, occupation these days. So in one way it's good because you get different experiences in different conditions, and ultimately everyone wants to go on and play international cricket, so it's great for the guys now to get them experiences at such a young age.
Yeah, indeed. Have you got the pre-season tour coming up? That must be exciting for you because you actually get them all together now, probably almost for the first time, don't you?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and it's good for the lads as well who've been away to get back together. You know, we've got a great team spirit, as you know, here at Essex, but it is important that you get together as a group, not just you know, for camaraderie, but to get the combinations going, have a look at what selection might be. You know, the season comes around pretty quickly when we get back. We've got Cambridge away and then straight into the game at Hampshire. So we've got a really good squad, and it gives us a chance, as you say, to have a look how everyone's gone over the winter and hopefully give us quite a few headaches on selection.
And indeed, presence of royalty in the camp now,
yes.
Sir Alastair Cook. Yeah, again, that's exciting, isn't it, to have him available for the season.
Yeah, I mean, look, first and foremost, what an honour for him, the club, his family. Very well deserved. Everyone's so proud of him. But as we've said many times, you know what a man. One day he was at Buckingham Palace and the Ritz with the Queen, and the next day he's in the indoor school at Chelmsford, and you'd think, you know, you wouldn't know it happened.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the measure of him. We know his cricketing ability. It's going to be a huge asset to Essex, not just to the team but to everyone, and to have someone of his stature around, the experience, what he gives to the team as well, it is great, and not just for me as a coach and the other coaches, but you know, the whole club. It gives us a huge lift.
Yeah. It was your first season in charge last year. Just some brief reflections on it. Did you learn a lot about yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm first time in charge, obviously. Been at the club 4 years now. You're learning all the time, you know, as a player and as a coach, not just about yourself but your other players. So you know, we're disappointed. I was, because we'd won the league last year. I know what this squad's capable of, and we should be going for trophies. You know, people talk about us as a smaller club compared to the test grounds, but I really believe in this group. So when we don't win, you're disappointed, and that should be the case. Having said that, I thought we made good strides and got the consistency in Championship. We've certainly got to improve in T20. But it's an exciting challenge. As I say, if you look at our squad, I think it's really strong.
Yeah.
I think genuinely we can say everyone's ready to play, and that's great. You know, so we will try and win every single game. I know it's a cliche, and we go for every competition. We don't prioritise, and if we get the things, you know, right in training and the other stuff, you know, the results will take care of themselves.
We finished on a high last year, didn't we? The outgoing champions put the win over the incoming champions. And interesting there, you think, you know, realistically, we've got a chance of getting that championship champion winners title back?
Yeah, I mean, as I say, Red Ball, we must be one of the most consistent teams the last 3 or 4 years. If you look at Division 2 right through, we've won about 27 games, which is incredible if you think about it. So Surrey was brilliant last year. They kind of did what we did the year before, so they've laid down the marker. But Division 1, as you know, you've seen cricket for many years, it's a tough division. Anyone can beat anyone. So I know what we've got in our team, and I know if we play to our capability, will take some stopping. So it's just about that belief, keeping it going and putting in the performances.
Yeah, indeed. And mentioning there the limited over stuff, you recruited well again, haven't you, for the season ahead? Peter Siddle and Mohamed Amir coming in, Adam Zampa coming back, and interesting that he's forced his way back into the Australian one-day side. So that's good, because if you like, they're indoctrinated in the Essex ways, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, one thing is, it's great to have them back. It's great that they want to come back. It shows what we're trying to do here. They've fitted in seamlessly and they've loved their time. Mohamed Amir, not with us last year, but he was dying to come back, which shows the club are doing a lot of good things. Cameron Delport as well we've got for T20, so again that just adds, you've named 4 to the squad. Selection's going to be really tough. As I mentioned earlier, T20's something we've got to really improve on, but I don't think we're far away. I really don't. I know some people will look at results, but I see the players every day. I know what they're capable of, and it's a fine line. Results are a fine line, so I'm really excited. Not just the T20, the 50 over as well. So we're just hoping that we get off to a good start, and the English weather's kind to us. It's not too rainy and cold,
right.
And we can hit the ground running.
Yeah. Well, positive words. I'm sure everybody at Essex wishes you well. Thanks for talking to us, Anthony.
Cheers.
Thank you.